Maybe
Ridge.
put together a list of things that you are willing to part with and the associated price. Pass that on to Layla, pass that on to the buyer. And that way at least I can tell them that, hey, you know, this house is just new. So it's really cheap. And of course that, realistically, Layla and I probably wouldn't have any involvement in that.
No, I get it. It's just a matter of whether the buyer is interested or not. Right, yeah, and the nice thing is, like, if this is maybe occupying too much space for them.
Right.
Pull the space out.
Right, yeah, I see that.
And we can free up the space. We only have this big space because my wife has a big family. And anytime they're coming with entertainment, there's enough seating between that and the bar where people can actually hang out comfortably instead of just sitting on top of each other.
Sure.
But there's optionality here, and Mitch can tell us that she's going to
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
in my day, it's all here, just the way I grew up. And even starting watching TV.
I get it.
Yeah, hardly any mileage on these. I'd be happy to keep this behind for a price, because I think A, they benefit. They don't have to go through the process of getting furniture down here, eventually from someone who is on the other side of the list.
Right.
And B, I have nowhere for it to go.
Yeah. You know, put together a list, and it can be literally anything, whether it's the rugs or whatever you and your wife decide on that. It's like, oh yeah, you know, we probably don't need this, whatever. Put together a list with whatever, you know, price that you'd want for it, and maybe we can figure something out and go on. Make everybody's life a little easier. How we looking, Gary?
Well, we're going out this way.
Did the upstairs water ever come through?
You know what? It did not.
Should I turn it off? Or if these are not connected?
You know what? What I want to do is, because they are connected, I want to come back. Well, let me grab my wipes so I don't get anything anywhere. Go ahead and turn that off.
Okay.
And I'll be right back. I want to get my phone.
Okay. So keep the upstairs sink.
Yeah, I want to see
Where it's coming out.
Well, I want to see if it's tied in the same place as this sink, because this sink is tied into this line beyond this wall. So those could be coming this way, and I just want to confirm that that is, because I can hear it running into the pipe, but I don't see it because I'm before it, right?
Right.
So let me grab my
I hear it running there. I don't hear it.
Oh yeah, it's running.
Yeah, it's like you literally hear it.
Yeah. No, I hear it.
Yeah, right here.
Have you ever seen one of these before?
What?
One of these sewer scopes?
No, never actually.
It's pretty cool. They call it like the colonoscopy. Colonoscopy of your house.
Okay.
It's like, they put this little tiny camera in there and they just push it out all the way to the city main.
Interesting.
They're pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So do you work for Ford?
I do. Both my wife and I work for Ford.
Awesome. Yeah, the buyer actually. I think he used to work for Ford, and now I think he's with some automotive supplier or something. And now he's actually going to be working with Ford again in the next couple months.
That doesn't surprise me. Like, Ford and suppliers are so intermingled.
Right.
Obviously, everything that we produce relies on suppliers.
Right. Yeah, so, and actually I might be missing that. I don't know if he worked for Ford before, but I know he's going to be working for Ford in the next month or two.
Okay.
So.
So speaking of this topic of leaving stuff behind, did you just bring that up because it kind of occasionally happens, or did they show interest in something else in the house that we might want to consider?
They didn't show interest in anything particularly.
Okay.
But they said they'd be open to. It's like, hey, if they're willing to leave anything behind, let us know, and we might be willing to.
Yeah, I think that this we both win.
Okay,
But
yeah,
like I said, they don't have to worry about digging up the walls
sure,
and paying an extra fee on top of what you're already buying.
right,
The only solution is to buy box furniture. In my experience with box furniture, it's pretty crappy. It eventually
I agree.
decays pretty quickly.
yep, I agree.
So not having to deal with that, you can just.
Yeah, no, yeah, I would just put together,
This is too much.
right,
You pull this out, cut this out, and you have all this nice space here.
right.
But I'll talk to my wife tonight.
Yeah, that sounds great.
We can do an inventory, kind of go one room at a time. But as far as I know, she was pretty keen on moving really everything.
I know the one thing that we didn't totally talk about, but was the
Okay.
TV soundbar here. So I don't know if that's, I'm sure you have your price on everything, and I imagine this is probably staying. Right. So,
Yeah, so if they're interested in like because it surrounds on the 2 speakers, the sub, the sound bar, the TV, and then
Okay.
it's kind of like my media.
Very cool.
what do we find?
There's where your water, this is a connection right here. That's where your water's coming
Ah.
from upstairs.
All right, so this
Like I
connects somewhere
said,
else.
so
There's
this
an
goes out.
intersection
Yep, there's an
somewhere.
intersection where it comes together.
Okay.
And just for the heck of it, I want to, just so I have it in my mind exactly how this is laid out.